We headed in.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Talk About It Tuesday. Child, you know we keep the juice, okay? And we also give you something to think about. So it ain't all about the gossip, but make sure you subscribe and share this channel in this episode. And also throw us some legendary legend stars, whatever you can afford. This is what help us keep our content going. And for tonight, we got some juice. The police done pull over the pregnant woman, honey, and just ready to just bang, bang, bang all over the place. We cannot have that. Then the police stopped another pregnant woman from going into the ER. Like, what are you doing, bruh? All right. And then a couple find some remains in a suitcase that they purchased. Oh, but no. And there were some children. A little laughter goes a long way. Free Meg Thee Stallion, child. Let that lady go. Let her be great. Offset says, leave him alone, honey. His solo projects are his and his alone. P, get your nose out the business, child. And AI rapper FN Meka, child, done been canceled for who even done got started. And you know we got to kick the words of encouragement. So with that being said, let's get ready for another episode of Talk About It Tuesday. Yes, where it goes down with none other than B. Brown the Revolutionary and Sunshyne Lorena.
Welcome to another episode of Talk About It Tuesday with your girl, B. Brown, the Revolutionary.
And Sunshine La Reina. It is August the 30th, 2022, and we are here live on Facebook and YouTube like we never left.
All right, well, let's get right into it. So if you got in early, then you heard all the things that we got going on today. So with that being said, no, let's not jump right into it. How was your day today, Sunshine?
I had a Monday on a Tuesday, and it was not the best of day. It was not. It was a Monday on a Tuesday, and it wasn't the best of days. However, I am still trying to gather myself from all day long, still at the o'clock at the PM time.
Yeah.
So before I lay my head to rest, I am going to get all of this off of my spirit so I can sleep well tonight.
Awesome. Well,
and your day?
Well, my day was okay. A day for me to just be able to hear my own thoughts is a blessing, because I be so all the time. Like, my mind is constantly going, thinking. And I'm glad. I'm glad that nothing has, stopped my thought process. So it's a blessing. But all at the same time, honey, you need rest.
Yes, we all do need rest. We do need rest.
Yes, we need rest. So, and my mind, seldomly rests.
Yes, that's very true. You always moving and going and shaking and moving.
Yeah. So with that being said, I guess we're gonna go ahead and jump right into everything.
Okay.
All right. So, child,
I like that beat though.
Well, thank you. This is all our own original music. We try to stay original over here. That's why we ask the people to share our content, make sure they subscribe, so we can stay original. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to set our own trend. We're not really trying to, going behind do anything that somebody else is doing. We're trying to set our own trend. So, with that being said, yeah, okay. So our first topic at hand, child. Police pull over pregnant woman.
Yeah.
And, that's a very vague statement, but let me say this. The police pull over a pregnant woman and put some major threats on her life. He treated her like a secondhand peasant from King George era. He acted like he was about to put in a dungeon.
Like she had done something.
Yeah, like she had done something. Granted, she had went a little fast in a certain zone. Now, that's what they say. These are all allegations, but
Yeah.
I have the proof of how he terrorized her.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's exactly what happened, and we want to get into that. So let's talk about it.
I mean, I didn't know that going 72 and a 55 warranted the police pulling a gun out on you with your 3 children in the car.
Exactly.
Like while you're 4 months pregnant.
Right. That's scary.
Like I don't know what she did to warrant that kind of behavior, or like that sort of aggression towards her. But I don't think he posed any major threat to that officer at all. He wasn't any imminent danger from her swollen belly and her 3 children. Right. I don't think so. I really don't.
Well, I don't even think that had anything to do with it, Sunshine. I just don't.
Me either. However, I just like to let people ascertain things for themselves. You know? I mean, because I know why. Oh, now they may know why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me sip that tea.
Exactly. All right. So we're going to show you some footage. It says Florida deputy resigns after holding pregnant woman at gunpoint. All right. And we would like to thank this news source for giving us this information, NBC News. So let's just go ahead and check that out right quick. So yeah, I knew we was gonna have our little commercial, but you know we gotta let them do their thing. So y'all watching our videos and we got some ads. Don't skip them.
It's so much easier to make adjustments.
Just let us get it in real quick. And
now mind you, we're gonna have to put a trigger warning because you know.
All right.
I was so nervous, so scared. I mean, the gun part, it was just too extreme for me.
Ebony Washington of Jacksonville is a mom of 3 and 4 months pregnant. She was going 72 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone in Bradford County when a deputy turned on his lights and sirens. She kept driving until she gets to a convenience store. Body camera video shows the deputy pulled his gun on the van immediately. Washington got out of the car with her hands raised, and she explains why she did not stop immediately. Emily told her daughter to record video from inside of the car as she feared what would have happened getting out of the car. The deputy handcuffed her. Washington's husband says he felt like she was treated unfairly.
Yes.
She was treated as though she was a terrorist.
Yeah.
You know, for simply not pulling over within the time frame the officer believed that she should have pulled over.
First Coast News interviewed Bradford County Sheriff Gordon Smith, who says he would have wanted his wife to do exactly what Washington did.
She explains to him that, you know, she's flashing lights to get to a lit area. Okay, well, that's what I want my wife to do. That's what I want my daughter to do. It's what I want my neighbor to do if you feel unsafe.
Ebony says the fear she felt is a feeling others share too.
That.
Every African-American
person should do
female is not bad. There are good people. We are good people.
While the sheriff said she did the right thing, Washington is still shaken up.
None of this would have happened had you know, not been speed.
Well, that still does not warrant anyone to just mistreat somebody. 30 years.
Exactly. Like at all.
I'm just saying.
I mean, they treat some suspects that actively were caught unaliving people. They treat them with like rides to Burger King and like, you know, pats on the shoulder of comfort. She was afraid with her 3 children in the car. Why would she stop? As a woman in general, I know I'm not going to stop in no dark area. No, I don't care who you are following.
Right.
I'm going to go to where it's lit and where there's people. She did the right thing, just like that officer said. She did the right thing.
Exactly. I mean, He totally jumped out and went in her throat.
Yes. Now, mind you, there have been many complaints against this officer. He was on what was called a last chance. I think this was his last chance. That's why he had to resign, because of this incident. He has a lot of it. He should have been fired.
Like, what is his problem? What is his deal?
He has done some very aggressive things toward people of color, and he should have been fired a long time ago.
Right.
And now he resigned so he can go someplace else and terrorize another community.
Well, so I heard some activists and some leaders talking about that they actually should just go ahead and keep a file. Well, they already got a file, but there should be a public file of all of the bad officers or all of the things that they have done, that's on their record. The same way they keep up with us, we should be able to keep up with them.
Exactly. Just because, they have this new thing. It's called it's about Emmett Till. Hold on, give me 1 second. Where they have it's like an alert system. Emmett Till alerts. It's like it alerts you to all the hate crimes that are going on like around the country.
Right.
Yeah. So they have that.
We actually need that, and we need that.
Very much so. Very, very much so. Now right now it's only in small areas, but they're looking to expand it. So I'm looking forward to that because we need to know.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going on.
But that don't make no sense. Why do you feel the need to be that aggressive? To not only just because she's a female, she's a pregnant female at that with her kid.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? What do you think she was going to do?
Well, that just proves to you that, these people, and I do mean the police officers, that they have no regards for people of color. We just got to call it what it is. When incidents are recorded and we see for ourselves how they treat our race, it becomes a problem real bad then, and they really need to go ahead and address it and make stricter laws for bad police, because I don't believe all of the police are bad, but there are some that are overzealous and they need to be out.
Facts. Well, in my mind, if you don't call out those people and you know that they're there in the force doing those things, you are a bad police officer.
Yeah.
Because your job is to protect and serve the citizens, which means you should protect and serve from your own as well.
Exactly. So
yeah, that's how I feel about that one.
Yeah, so we are always, in a bad position, which take us to our next story, Sunshine.
Yes.
Police stop pregnant woman from going to the ER.
Now, this is in Miami-Dade. Now, is this something in the water in Florida? Because I wasn't in Bradford County, Florida. This one's in Miami-Dade. Do they have something against pregnant women in Florida?
Do they?
I don't even, I'm in Bradford County, Miami-Dade. I'm just saying.
That is so sad.
Now, this woman, she actually worked at the ER that she was trying to get into. She had gotten to a car accident the day before. Her doctor had informed her that if she had any pain, to go to the hospital, make sure she wouldn't miscarry her baby.
Right.
Went to the hospital. There were 2 police officers impeding the flow of traffic, which I think is a traffic violation, isn't it? Yeah. Because I know if I'm stopped in traffic, they're going to beep me to be like, you got to move along. Police is breaking the law. Her husband beeps the horn. The police gets out and detains him. Then the cop, she gets out of the car and she's like, oh, the cops goes like, oh, I guess you're okay now. She's like, no, I'm really still in pain, but I have to get to the ER. You're impeding my progress to get to the ER. That's right up the lane, right up the road. You know what they do? They call fire rescue.
What?
In the driveway of the ER. She like, ER is right there. Why are you calling
The fire and rescue.
Now, when the fire rescue got there, the woman's blood pressure was so daggone high. The police just left, and she went right to the ER. Yeah,
And
yeah.
she went right into the ER.
Went right into the ER. She's okay. Baby's okay. She's okay. But still, like, why would you do that?
What was the purpose about it? Like, why would you take a pregnant woman through all of that stress?
A display of power.
A display of power. You're correct.
Because that's what they do. They do anything and everything they can to be like, well, I'm the police. I can do what I want to do.
Yes. And it don't even got to be like that. That lets me know that they don't know how to handle their job.
I really think a lot of the police officers were like kids that got bullied in school.
Yeah, like seriously.
And now the police, they have some kind of authority to be like, now you got to listen to me.
It's
That's
actually pretty sad.
I know a lot of people that was bullied in school that is the police right now. I do. I know quite a few of them, or in some form of law enforcement. Like their security guards, corrections officers, things like that. They go into that kind of realm of things. So right. I wonder.
All right. Well, you know what I got for
stank booty energy.
Most definitely. Yes. And guess what else? Child, the price is wrong. Like, that is wrong.
How long was I trying to get that sound out? I was like, that sound, the boom, bing, I was doing it all wrong.
I didn't know exactly what you were talking about, but I know that right there because the price, what? Not right.
And I could not think of the name of the show that I heard about. Like, it was bad. It wrecked my brain until I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because it means a lot. When you hear that, you know you done lost.
Big time.
Yeah, so they lost. That was foolish. So yeah, at the end of the day, us as a people, and I'm just speaking from everything that I'm seeing, everything that's going on in the world is like a glass ceiling. We can see everything because of technology. But I'm going to say it to all beautiful Black women, beautiful Black men, everybody, and ones with the children. Be careful. Always be aware. When you get pulled over, make sure you start recording. Especially if you got somebody in there with you. Just because if that lady would not have recorded that, she wouldn't have had no proof. I mean, body cam footage, yes, but guess what? They put it out months and months after that. And
sometimes they turn it off. Isn't there an app for that? Isn't there an app? Like every time you get pulled over, you can have the app on your phone. Isn't there something like that? We covered it on the show.
That's a good idea.
Remember one of the doctors or something like that? I forget. It was a couple shows back. Every time he got pulled over, it was like video after video after video after video of him being pulled over by the police. I really think everybody should put it on their phone. You really should.
Okay, so what it do?
Like every time you get pulled over, you be like phone. Like I forget what the name of the app is called. Like you say the name of the app and it will record you and send it right to like your cloud. It will live stream whatever you want to do with it. So that you can, anything that happens can be recorded and kept a file in case something hanky goes on.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So we definitely need to, you need to do a little bit more information. Give me that information so we can put it on the page for the people. Yeah. So, just be careful because it's too much going on out here. I want to see my people live long, lengthy lives and not be involved in none of the foolishness because, what it's called. You got it?
No, it was. I'm looking for it right now.
Oh, you was agreeing with me.
Major fan.
Yeah, so be careful. That's all I'm saying. This is a warning. Be careful. And if you have no demerits on your report card, go and get you a gun permit. And how about you get outside and get to know your gun and shoot around a little bit? That is not being overprotective. that is being protective.
Very much so.
Okay, you got to protect.
Proactive.
Yeah, you got to protect yourself. You don't know what's going on in the world these days.
Yes,
All
very
right.
much so.
Yes. Which
No,
brings us to our next topic.
Be real out here, ladies. And you know what? Not for nothing, women, we tend not to pay attention a lot.
Yes.
To our surroundings, to where we're going, who's around us, especially when we have our children. I think we should be more aware, but a lot of us are less aware because they are so focused on our kids. But we have to be more aware of every little thing that goes on around us, because sex trafficking and human trafficking is still very much real.
Oh, like, yeah, which brings me to this video that we need to show them. So, this goes into the conversation. So we already know that there are women and children being targeted, to be victimized in a kidnapping or trafficking, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, SX. But this Black woman had a unique experience, and she decided to share it with us. So we're going to show you the video right now. It says attempted kidnapping.
Since a lot of awareness is being raised about sex trafficking and abductions, I'm going to go ahead and retell my story. This happened at a Walmart in the Fountain, Colorado area, which is right outside of Colorado Springs, at 2 p.m. in the day. I was drugged and almost abducted. The question that I always get is, how did this happen? Like, how the hell were you drugged in a Walmart at 2 p.m. in the day? And y'all, honestly, I can't even, I'm still trying to process. But the facts are that 2 people who looked like me did this. It wasn't a creep. It wasn't somebody who looked older and creepy and scary. It was somebody who looked like they could be my cousin. And the woman was the one who came up to me talking really fast, asking me if I wanted to smell a perfume from her new perfume business. Before you know it, this substance was on my arm. It smelled like perfume. It didn't burn. There was nothing weird about it. Nothing at all. I put my wrist up to my nose like this, and I guess by taking a regular inhale, because I did not sniff it, it went into my system by both my nose and through my skin. I instantly began to lose consciousness, so I started to walk backwards so I can keep my eyes on them, stumbling, trying to get to my aunt. However, I remember the man's face so vividly. He was smiling, and they were both walking towards me still. I was able to take a picture of them from a side angle as they were leaving. After they saw that, I took out my phone. Again, this happened in a Walmart at 2 p.m. in the day. I told employees, they did not help me. One of the employees specifically looked at my phone, grinned, and walked off. The facts are that this could have been you. This could have been your niece, your nephew, whoever that you love. So be careful, especially as a woman. Be careful. I know.
What's going on, everybody? I just want to make you all aware that I have seen this video and I'm in the process of looking into what happened. But if you don't know what happened, let's track back to the beginning. If you haven't seen this video yet, Instagram user the Berry Bay 504 claims that she was in Audubon Zoo, and this man right here that you see in this yellow shirt that she's referring to, she claims that this man had been following her since about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then she gets escorted by a security guard to her car, to where she finds these napkins in her door. Now, if you don't know what this is a reference to, let's track back one more time. Very recently, a woman on social media out of Houston says that she went to her car and that she tried to pick the napkin up with her fingers because she's a germaphobe, but she still reached into the car, and that's what led her into the hospital, which is the exact same place where this young woman is currently right now. This was the latest update.
I wasn't all right earlier. That's why I got offline, because I actually overdosed. This dude right here been following me around this park since like 3 o'clock. And I'm only recording this so he could see that I'm recording him and tell him that I fucking noticed him. Just in case people thought I was tripping and, you know,
baby don't get like that. You can do it for them.
just want to record to show y'all I'm not tripping. Come on, Drew, hurry up. Like So he does not work here? No, I've never seen that guy in my life. Okay. So we're waiting on security to come and walk us to our car because the guy doesn't work here. And
look, she just swear.
Yeah, that was some weird. Come on. And he's walking directly with security. Security is walking us to our car because people is weird. Oh, we get to my car. Look what's on my fucking door. Like, look what's on my fucking door. So we waiting on NOPD to come out here because they don't know what the fuck. Like, man, what the fuck is going on? Waiting on crime lab to come get this shit off my car, dust it, and see what the fuck going on before I can even get in my car and pull off with my children. I wish I'd have never came outside, but the still look up. But I'm all right. Here's your update. I'll tell y'all everything.
So as I posted earlier, but I'll just bring note to it. I have a busy day. I'm going to be doing a lot today. So just stay tuned. We'll work it out and we'll get to the bottom of this.
All right, y'all. So y'all seen that video. Shaking my damn head. Shout out to Kina Peoples. We see you in the building. Thank you for coming through. Yes.
I saw a video where a man they were putting black zip ties on the rear passenger doors.
Yes.
Where women wouldn't notice them to be. So it's scary out here.
Yes. Yes. They are on the rise and they get more and more bold. But I gotta give a shout out to these black queens that were thinking fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think that it can't happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They just looking for anybody. And it could possibly be someone of your caliber. It don't matter to them. They just looking for someone to keep this business going. You know what I mean?
And you wonder if, okay, so you know how black people, especially black women, we are the blueprint, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they're abducting these women to do these experiments?
Anything could be going on at this point.
Things like that, like just experiment on our bodies the same way they did before. Remember, there was that one woman that had that rare genome and they stole her blood.
Yeah, we should have showed that video, by the way.
Yeah, exactly, that too. But we're gonna find that. We're gonna post that. We're gonna find that and post that. But what if they doing things like that now? Because look at all these diseases going on right now.
Yeah, because see, this black woman got this rare blood type, so she goes into the hospital, right? And they start taking her blood like over the top. Like she said, they had took her blood like 5 times.
Yes.
And so, you know, she got a rare blood type. So she asked them, you know, like, why y'all taking my blood? You know, they acting like everything cool. So next time they said they wanted to take her blood, she refused. And guess what? They dismissed her out the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's just suspicious. Like, I don't care. People do stuff right in your face and then expect you not to say anything or feel no type of way. No, that's not what we're doing.
Her name was Henrietta Lacks.
Henrietta Lacks.
And they said that she had immortal cells. Yes. She had been a fixture in the medical research community for decades. She helped to develop the polio vaccine. There you go. The polio vaccine. Hold on. I'm going to throw this in your inbox right now. You know.
Yeah, so I'm very into history and stuff. So I've heard of her. I've heard of her. So do you think that the black lady that was in the hospital, she maybe had a rare blood type as well?
I think they're looking for the new Henrietta Lacks.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think they are because they know that black women majoritively, because you know we carry all the genomes that our blood, like some of our bloodstreams are like different. So you try to find out different things and test our blood and things like that. Like anything can happen.
Yeah,
I think it's a conspiracy.
This is so very true.
Like seriously. Why do you think that a lot of these black kids are wound up missing and never found?
Right.
I'm just saying. They do experiments on stem cells, all that kind of stuff. So why not abduct black folks and say that they're going missing or they've run away?
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, history could be repeating itself.
It's true. It's
For
true.
real. For real.
It
It
is
really
so
could
very
be.
true. But because it was crazy to see that woman tell that story, because people, you know, like I said, we see everything now. So it's like, call it out. Like, don't be afraid to speak up, because it could save your life.
Facts. And then you think about it, how many people have had things happen to them, not said anything, and then waited for it to happen to someone else and say something about it?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to learn to speak up when things happen, because we could be saving somebody's life for real.
Right. Right. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's real out here. So y'all make sure y'all make a note of that. Like Sunshine said, you know, women sometimes we don't, well, not me, because I be paying attention. I can't help it. But women sometimes
pay attention too. So.
They just get to going, and even I can do it and not realize what's going on around you, because you may be rushing, you trying to get somewhere. Child, I ain't gonna never forget when I went to Montgomery, and it was around about the time that this young lady had been abducted from Birmingham, and she lived in Auburn, and her father was a UFC fighter. But anyway, she got abducted, honey, and the guy ended up unaliving her, and they got the video of her going in the store and stuff like that. We had went to Montgomery, and it was some guys looking at us strangely at the gas station. So I made sure I got my firearm and put it on my hip, and, you know, just because I was pumping gas, let them know that this ain't the one. And then, you know, the other people who were with me, they would like, we ain't the one. We ain't the one. So, you know, we really didn't seem like we was the one.
We fight over here.
Because I went by myself, honey, and baby, you're going to have to come with it if you're trying to come with it, because, baby, ain't nobody finna play with y'all.
Sad. It's like I was walking home from therapy one day, because my house wasn't too far from my therapist's office. Guys, I'm telling you want an Uber. I didn't call for no Uber, sir. It's for free. I said, so you are not going to SEX traffic me. Real loud, real ignorant. Just real loud. Because I live right by the county. You from the county, you can go right to anywhere. Anywhere. You're not going to SEX. No, sir. Loud, ignorant, and wrong I was. They was like, hey, yo, sis, you good? He trying to SEX traffic me, sirs.
Homies. Hey, come here. I'll let you.
I'm like this big. Like I'm a scrapper. Don't get into it. I will fight. However, if there's some big men around, the big restaurants, no, just come help me, sir. I don't want to be like, you know, put the kicking and screaming in the trunk, bust out the tail lights and stuff. But my thing is, and why are they using? It's like a chloroform that they put on the napkins and on the door handles. Yes. Like, who would think people need to stop watching movies or stop making these movies like this, because people are getting too many ideas.
Yeah.
Like, who would really think to chloroform a car door handle? Who would think to do that? I mean, I would never think to do something like that.
A criminal would. They're always thinking of ways to scheme and get over, to trap people, to hurt people, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Criminal minded. That's what you do.
You've been blinded. My bad. I went right there. I went, because that's all you think about when you hear that song. I mean, that phrase. It's for real.
Right, but don't get it twisted, because they looking. They looking.
Always for the next victim. And women, let's stop doing this thing. You know how, like, we get to our car and we'll stop and look for our keys?
Yeah.
They get you.
Yeah.
Get them keys out before, when you leave the store. Yeah. Get your keys out. Like, and check the back seats, because they crafty.
Yeah.
Check the back seat before you get in anything. Put that seat all the way back real quick. So if anybody back there, like, they're going to get hit with that car seat. Like, no. Be careful, because that's what they're doing.
Now, guess what else? Get your gun permit.
My daddy told me I can't handle that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you can get it, because, you know, like, some of y'all might overdo it, though. I'm scared. For y'all. I want you to be safe, but we can't overdo it now. Okay? We can't overdo it. You got to know when.
You can't be scared. and get no firearm, okay? You can't be shooting cats and dogs and stuff like that. Like, just people out to really get you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not a sapsucker. A deranged,
Come on,
soft sapsucker. Lord, okay.
So
yeah.
It's definitely a thing.
See, I don't know if I want to go to the store with Nikki because she said she got on the trigger at all. I don't know, Cletus.
Come on, trigger fired, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. She might get skittish with a squirrel or something. She's gonna pow, pow, pow. No, there's no pow, 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 pow. No, no. I ain't going with
reckless with the trigger or not.
I ain't going with you, Nikki. No, I'm gonna get in my own car. Okay, for real.
Hey, look, they're my type of people. Come on with it, baby. Look, stay ready. So what? You
want to be ready.
Yeah.
And, that's how I live my life. I stay on go.
Yeah. So to me, that's the way to be. All right, let's see what else we got going on.
Child.
Because we don't want y'all, ladies. So make sure y'all do that because we can't start nothing and not finish it. If you know
like I said in The Lion King, be prepared.
Yes. Because we are not doing that. We are not doing it.
Oh.
So let's see what else we got going on here.
What we got going today?
All right, a little laughter though. Y'all know how sometimes we can't even laugh because we got so much on our plate, but make it a habit to laugh every single day. Yes, you do got to be that cautious, honey. Yes, ma'am, Nikki. You got to be that cautious. But make sure you laugh today. You know what I'm saying? So we always like to put this little segment in to give y'all a laugh. I mean, everything's so serious. Child, especially them bills. I'm over it.
I need to like catch some money from somewhere.
Well, that's why my plan is to be wealthy. And people got different forms of wealth. As long as I can keep the money coming in so I can live how I want to, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If I could make, I'm talking about entrepreneurially, not, having to work a job. Like my dream is to 100% become the truth about a boss.
Yeah, I want to be my own boss.
So I can start hiring us and we doing all these things, honey, because y'all know how it is at them jobs, honey.
Facts. I mean, would it be wrong? Because I know when I have my establishment, I want it to be nothing but beautiful brown faces.
Yes.
So that's the goal for me. To open a chain of beautiful black owned things. You know what I'm saying? She said, put me back in her child's place. I ain't playing with you.
Let's go ahead. Let's pop these laughs up. Yeah, we chose that laugh. It's so corny.
I love it. I love it.
But it's a nice corny laugh. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be corny, make you laugh like, oh my God. And then the little horse.
It's always the face. It's in the corner for me.
Yes.
Always.
All right. Let me go ahead and pull up what we got, y'all, because y'all is not ready. The system went full speed ahead right here.
Don't check your inbox.
Okay. Where my vid at?
What happened to it?
Hold on, let me refresh it. I prefer
and every day is a dream when I'm carrying your love with me.
Baby, she's trying to get that cat man. That cat has not done her.
You can think of all places. Look how that thing holds on for dear life.
Have you ever been Grand Canyon chasing Route 66 out in desert town? Lincoln, Mount Rushmore, chillin'.
You
I
know
think
what?
the Humane Society has tried to pull this video for cat cruelty.
Look.
Look at his face. It still is everything.
Dude,
Help!
Okay, there we go. Because that's what I was trying to do. Like, I can't watch
I
the
don't know
video with
what's
it that time.
going on.
Child, the cat is sick. I'm finna get out the window then.
Why? Look at the curtains. Who they go?
Girl, the cat must be nasty. The cat must be stank. Good.
But why would you let the kitchen sink go?
Good when you gotta wash the dishes at good.
Exactly. And you know some folks don't use bleach.
No, nah.
That cat is torn for dear life. She got on the right, the right protection.
Like, bruh, did you
Got
get
the
a
right protection? Look at that glove. Look at this. Look at this.
Ooh. Wow.
They can't really two-piece. You saw the two-piece. Like, wah. You saw that, right? They can't be ready to fight.
See, that's why a cat and a dog are so different.
Yes.
Like a dog don't act like that. Cats just so.
It's in the kitchen sink for me.
Ooh, child.
That's what my problem is, though. It's in the kitchen sink.
Why did she do that? Who told her to do that?
She probably saw a TikTok and wanted to make a TikTok for TikTok.
That ain't what we do, though.
That cat was ready to go to war. Why don't cats like water? Like, come on now. She got to get whole new curtains, whole new sink. Probably she got to get new oven mitts over it. That cat was like, no, thank you, ma'am.
Good.
No, thank you.
I ain't lying. Like, it's really crazy.
Yes, most definitely.
Nikki said we all need to look out for each other, y'all. Just like they look out for their people. But we feel like we got to be better than somebody. Let's be real, y'all. This is the truth. Because at the end of the day, I don't know. I really feel like because Black people were held down so long that we all fight for a spot. And a lot of us don't know how to say, okay, well, you get yours, I'm going to get mine. Because it's room like that. They don't understand that. They see they people as a component. When, yes, it's friendly competition, but they're not a component. They're not an opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to go against them.
Because I know if I see one of us win, we all gonna win.
Facts.
But then it's like that same mentality. You know, there was always that one favorite slave.
Right.
That one slave that it was always that one slave that could always get. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, and we still pit against one another. When you pit people against one another, they can't come together to create greatness.
That's true.
That
is so true.
Text.
So I had to pull my comments up because for some reason it just say Facebook user. Maybe sometime because people may have a private setting or something like that. But either way it go, we got Nikki Cole in the house. We got Quail in the house. And we also got Taylor Rain in the house.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Taylor.
Yeah, so we were giving y'all a shout out, honey. And baby, they is letting the things that they want to say fly, the comments, because people, you know, we really got to be cautious. Says the cat getting out the window because it knew it needed to be outside getting a bath. Now that's a nasty sapsucker. Come on, sapsucker.
I got one more time to say sapsucker on this live tonight, and I promise y'all, I'm finna go to bed. I've been doing good. I've been staying up past my bedtime because y'all been behaving. But y'all gonna make me go to bed. I promise you. I ain't got time for y'all. Not another sapsucker.
Child,
another sapsucker. Those are the words for today. Sapsucker.
Yes.
We should get a word of the day. And just like you know how we have stank booty energy. Yeah. Okay. So now we got stank booty energy. Now we got sapsucker.
All right. So we're using sapsuckers tonight.
Sapsuckers tonight. Now hit the Truth About It Boss inbox for the word we're going to use next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, we're going to make up some words up in here. Get them, you know what I'm saying? I like making up words. Make them make sense.
I ain't lying, child.
For real.
Yeah, Taylor said, "Hey, ladies, OMG, I couldn't imagine doing that to my babies, but am I wrong for finding it funny?"
No, you're not.
Baby, that cat did not want to do. First of all, cats cleanse themselves. Do we not know this?
Facts, number one.
Yeah. So I ain't never really seen no cat take a bath. Have you?
Yo, that cat started boop bop scooping on her forehead like it was like a little punching bag. It was like boop bop bop. She knows she hurt. She knows she hurt.
Child.
She had the hoodie on with the gloves. She knows she was hurting. She knows she was. It's okay. She lost that fight.
Yeah, she lost it. But it was
It's
funny
okay.
though. It was funny.
It was. We can eat together and share greatness with each other. Sure can. But it takes a mindset though, Nikki. That takes a whole mindset.
Yeah.
It really does. And it has to take a lot of growth, a lot of healing, because it truly is generational trauma. Because a lot of stuff I know I learned from my grandmama, who was growing up in the Great Depression. My parents, who weren't even considered Americans or citizens when they were born in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have their rights until the 60s. So a lot of that mindset, the things that we take as Bible, we have to unlearn. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It takes a lot.
You're right. But child, let's jump into this other video, child. This one is absolutely funny as well. So let me pull it up.
We all like a good party, right?
Of course
we do. And you be like, oh yeah, that's my jam right there. If you're ready to get into it and lay it low and like, you can't do it like I do it because I do it like I do.
Right.
I think that's what this next clip shows though.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you slay.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Hey. Look at him. Come on now. Come on, Woody. Woody ain't playing with them.
Yo, Woody is of the hood. You Woody. Can't that swerve. You see the swerve? It's a swerve that let me know. He be at the good dollar parties. He be doing them things. Look at him.
Yeah. Woody is not playing, child.
He came to slay.
Look at Woody.
All y'all. Like, can't nobody do it like Woody. Okay? It's always that swerve when like that's more like the liquor hit. Right
there, I'm talking about. Look, this ain't no ordinary Woody.
Yo, Woody gets down with the get down. He got to come to my next birthday party. I promise you.
I ain't lying.
Woody gonna get enough look. It's gonna be listen. I wonder how he crip walk.
Yeah, look how Woody came up in that thing. Don't let them know, please. Don't leave me out.
He needs a whole show. Like for real.
The little minion over there can't do nothing. Look at Minnie. Minnie looks
like it's the swerve with a hit for me like that. Ew, what? He was in the corner practicing that move for a long time. That swerve in the mirror like
Mickey Mouse came on the scene though. Girl, where is Mickey?
Mickey. Come get your woman.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Cause she doing the most right now.
The kids love Woody. Oh
yeah.
Yes, they have to. Look at him. I mean, first he told Jesse, "Hey, yo, we ain't finna get canceled. Go over there and say all the little black girls over there."
Facts.
Number one.
Facts.
And then he had the party. That's why he got invited to the party. Yeah. Where he showed out. I like that.
Yeah.
I did it. He did the thing. Oh, you showed your baby, Nikki?
Come on.
He was jamming, wasn't he? He was jamming. Who in there early tonight? All I see is a fake music.
That's Quail. Quail here early tonight. Shout out Quail. Shout out Kathy Pope is watching.
Cause that's what I'm talking about. You hear? Hi, I'm here.
Yeah. No, that's Zan. Shout out to Zan in the building.
Okay, Zan, how you doing?
In the building. Yes.
Yeah, what's all his Facebook users?
I don't know. I have no idea because it shows up on the phone, but it won't show up. And you know it don't do that for everybody because Nikki is what?
Yeah, boom. You show
Showing
she
up.
saw her baby. Yeah,
Sure.
Nikki showing up and Miss Bobby be showing up.
Yes, Miss Bobby be showing us. I don't know if it's the setting or what. I don't know. But I'm gonna do some research. We'll see.
Yes.
Look, nigga said she showed her baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, she was ready to go.
Look. You sure read my mind.
Because I want that one. Nobody else. I want that one right there.
I'm talking about the one that can dance.
Period. Because he was
like
I bet he had new dance the kids do all the time.
Nikki, you might need to holler at me. We might got an opportunity on our hands.
Listen, but we can find out who he is.
What you mean who he is? We gonna get our own.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Come on
That'd
now.
be good. Make it do what it do.
Sips tea.
From my beautiful.
No, I do this all day. Yeah. Trying to figure out how to get it, baby.
Yes.
All right. So y'all, all right. So we got one more wild story before we jump into what we got to talk about in hip hop. A couple, they found some remains in a suitcase that they purchased.
Who remains?
Good, some children remains, child. I don't know how old is
what it is.
I don't know.
All
I do know is this though. They bought the remains. They were in.
This is getting good.
Yes, they was in the suitcase, but y'all know how they be auctioning off all of those storage buildings and stuff when people don't come buy their stuff. I mean, they don't pay their bill, so they auction them off and let people buy them, and whatever in there, they can keep it.
Yo, they gang. That's gangster. I ain't gonna hold you. That's gangster.
That gangster. You ain't pay your bill though.
Yo, that's some. I know. Yo, you know, people be having dollars worth of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Some cute coins worth of stuff. But anyway, the thing get interesting. What happened?
Yeah. So what happened was, a couple had a foul smell coming from one of the rooms, and it was clearly the room with the suitcase.
Yeah.
Child, they done opened it up.
What they find?
Good, some remains, honey. And they think it was some children, honey.
Somebody's babies?
Yes. Matter of fact, they know it was some children.
How old was they?
How old were they? They were young.
Like 5 to 10 young?
Yeah.
That don't make no.
So,
and they got them at a store, like a storage. What is it called? Because I watched on TV. I ain't gonna hold you. Storage Wars. There you go. Yeah. Like Storage Wars.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And this couple, they won, the storage, and child, they got this suitcase of death, honey. Yes.
Who would do something like that?
Well,
and to babies like that.
Tell me who you think did it. Because don't you got a little bit more information about the situation?
I mean, I had heard. Don't tell nobody.
Allegedly.
I don't want nobody to know that I know that you know that I know that I told you that we know together, okay?
Yes.
So, allegedly, their mama is in South Korea. Someone has said they saw someone moving into a home with like suitcases and baby strollers and baby things, right?
Right.
And then after that, the odor came. Now all this happened in New Zealand, mind you. So the woman, she had North Korea. She was a South Korean, because North Korea and South Korea are two separate places. I'm not gonna get that mixed up. So she allegedly is a South Korean woman. So she has citizenship in South Korea, and she also has citizenship in New Zealand.
Right. So she had dual citizenship.
Yes, she had dual citizenship. So they said that she was over New Zealand, and then she left and came to South Korea. and no one has seen her leave or come back or anything. And that was like maybe 5 years ago. So they think that she left. She put those kids in those. I'm sorry, because they said they had suspected foul play.
Right, right.
How do you suspect foul play when you find them babies in the daggone suitcase?
Come on now.
There's nothing suspicious about it.
Yeah.
Somebody who does the thing that's suspicious is the person that did it. Anyway, now she's not in custody as far as I have read. However, the South Korean police and Seoul, they are cooperating with the New Zealand police and in their investigation.
Yes. Yes.
So I wonder if that was their mama, their babysitter, their stepmother, because they be wicked.
Yeah.
Somebody else's kids now.
Well, for them to track that woman, do you think she had the kids?
She had
at least had guardianship over them. But I think she had them because I think they linked DNA.
That's what they had to have. And my whole thing is, how did they find out that's who she was? But then it was like she had the family saw her move into the house. They saw her moving in like the strollers and the baby carriages and the baby clothes and the suitcases. But I'm thinking, but they never said anything about seeing the actual children. So I'm thinking that she dropped all that stuff off with the babies already being unalive.
Maybe so.
And then just skadooched back to South Korea?
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Because how your stuff got just left there, like you didn't even care no more.
Exactly. And just and not even give them like a proper burial. Like, I mean, I understand that things happen after it happened, or she just intentionally unalived these kids. They still need to have a proper burial. They did. That's that.
Well, with that being said, honey, we're gonna let her be on the run. But if she did that to them children, then what? It's coming back to you, baby. You know when you done did something wrong and then you turn around and get some bad karma, you be like, damn.
I hope her and Big Bertha be good friends in the clan.
So, at the end of the day, baby, get it together.
Yeah.
On to the next topic. Y'all free the stallion. Like,
free Megan.
Girl summer every summer. Y'all free the stallion.
Let my people go. Ain't that from like 10 Commandments or something like that? That's my yes.
Yes.
Moses said, "Let Meg Thee Stallion go."
I ain't lying. All right. So y'all got to know that Meg Thee Stallion was signed to 1501, and she basically pretty much put them in the building to even, have a real record label, because she blew up, which then blew them up. All right. So Meg Thee Stallion, mother and grandmother passed away like right at the beginning of her career. So once they passed away, y'all, Meg just did not have the best people looking out for her. But she knew deep down within she needed new management, because she was like, child, two hood ninjas just done started a record label. Baby, y'all can't manage me the way I need to be managed. Baby, I'm Meg Thee Stallion, honey. I got Meg legs and knees, baby. I can't do this with y'all. So, baby, she went and got with Right Nation.
Yes.
And they have managed her around the world, honey. She is one of the biggest names in hip hop. A lot of people don't want to give her props, but I'm going to give her flowers and let her know, Meg Thee Stallion, you are someone to reckon with, honey. Like, I like what you are doing with it. And baby, if you wear all the skimpy clothes with a two-piece, baby, you got the body to do it. Baby, if I had a body like that, I'd do it, honey. And tell somebody I said that, because I mean, if I had a body like that, baby, I'd wear that.
Period. On the bus, at the grocery store, walking down the road.
I'm talking about skipping, singing a song, rapping a song, dipping it low. Come on now. Meg Thee Stallion is straight starting on these folks.
Oh, so, and she's in a new TV series too. So come on now. She in that She-Hulk, attorney at law. Get it, Meg. Eat it.
Come on, Meg.
Eat it.
So, Meg is out here doing her thing. She can rap well. I can tell that she was not going through the best time in some of her music, because it's like she was searching for her sound. When she got a sound, but like she was searching for it at one point in time. But this last album she just dropped, baby, she ain't playing with them, baby. Let's get with it. Let's get with it. She is not playing with them. And it sounds good. It remind me of some of her older stuff. You know, and she came in straight snapping, letting folks know, baby, I am not to be played with. I ain't finna play with y'all no more. I had enough of y'all SHI to the dang on T. And
she said, call your mammy with the album.
Yeah.
She said, call your mammy.
Yeah, yeah.
So she ready to fight. That's what the album said, okay?
Right.
She ain't playing with none of y'all. None of y'all.
Taylor said, yeah, cause play.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Of course, okay, so she went and get with Roc Nation. Let's get back to the story. And the people that own her record label, honey, they just not happy with the fact that they got to share her with somebody. They really don't want her to get bigger. They don't want her to stand on her own because they know that they're going to eventually lose her. But y'all got her in a contract. She's never tried to get out of her contract. She just added more people to the team so she could up her dough. And you know what I'm saying? They is mad, honey, that this her last album with them and she is free. So they is out here slandering her name, honey. Two big grown men, honey, is on the internet slandering this woman's name. Up there acting like, you know, some little boys. Like Meg Thee Stallion.
My thing is, they said that her album, Something for the Hotties, is that what it's called?
Yes.
It wasn't an album.
Okay, it was a body of work with some songs. She rapped on it. They the instrumentals, her vocals. That's a song. That's a project. What you mean, Something for the Hotties with no album, baby? What you mean,
It didn't. In legal terms, it did not constitute as an album. They said it was a 29-minute body of work. Okay, Ori.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
Because that joint was hot. And then she said, like, it was, I don't understand how you cannot, you could discount it. So those are, she was supposed to do 3 albums. And she did those 3. Yes. So now they're saying that, so that's what they're saying. They're trying to discount that album so she can't be released.
And then let me add this, top it on to the cake. There are other artists just like Meg Thee Stallion that have signed with this man. And they saying the same thing that Meg's saying, honey.
Yes.
They are not, you know, the type of record label that got their best interest at heart, honey. This is what one person said. I never really knew what kind of deal I was in throughout the whole time. I was associated with 1501. I never received any statements or earnings. They haven't done right by me. It was like signing with the devil. He didn't give me nothing. Now, y'all, that's one of the artists that's also claiming that they did them wrong as well. And this is a male. Another one go by the name of Hardy Boy Pig. He says he was the first artist to sign 1501. He tells a story of the same type of caliber, the one that I just read. He said that he had got locked up for 3 years and Crawford and the label left him for dead the whole time he was in jail. After that, he found himself in a lot of familiar situations that the Stallion is talking about. He said he didn't give me nothing. The same stuff Meg saying.
And what about Rayleigh Road?
Rayleigh Road as well, yes. Also, rapper Hallelujah.
I like that.
I like that too. It got a ring to it, Hallelujah.
It really does. I'm gonna have to go look that one up.
Yeah. He said, you're not expecting your CEO to get upset about a personal situation, that it affects the business. He said, based off of that, he was not promoting me. And this comes via Complex. They're giving out this information because they have dug deep into the story to find out some things. And then rapper Psycho Sid, like Hallelujah, was promised a budget of $25,000 that never, ever, ever hit the bank account. Yep. He thinks that Megan's rapid success just overwhelmed the label, and he wasn't ready for that. So, Meg did the right thing when she just went head on and found what she needed to find out of this situation.
Most definitely.
True.
Because you got to find people that are looking out for you and your best interest, not just looking out for their pocket. Yes. And they do that. They get a lot of these young girls that are susceptible and they're not knowledgeable. They get them while they're young and well, you ain't got to read this, you ain't got to read that. And they just sign it away because they're like, oh, it's a big record label. I'm going to make it do what it do.
Exactly.
And they get janky behind deals.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you for coming through, Taylor. And, you have a blessed one. I can't wait to see what you come up with next.
Yes. Good night, Taylor.
Yes, but child, we ain't got time. Women have decided that they taking back their power. They is not finna sit back and let you tell them how to run their show. Baby, the ladies are running the show. So don't be mad about that. Fall in line. Everybody ain't no leader, including men. Every man is not meant to lead, child. Every woman is not meant to lead, child. Baby, some women do need to lead the men. So I don't want to hear all that foolishness that y'all spewing, talking about that's the way it was meant to be. Baby, that's 1901. Baby, it's 2022. Baby, the women is leading. So get used to it, child.
They run the world. Facts. And they be mad. That's why they talk about them like that. Because the only thing a man can actually do to bring down the woman is assassinate her character. That's it. That's all you can do. You can talk trash. I made her. That's the same thing they said. Well, I made her. You ain't make her. Because before Meg was with 1501, she was bussing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You may have helped her get her platform, but you didn't make her the artist that she is.
Most definitely. You got to respect that. And then before we get off of Meg, we got to go and put this last little piece of information out here, which is really quite sad. Meg Thee Stallion demands WMG reveal documents regarding traumatized sleep. Why she got to be doing all that? Why she got to do all that? Because they tried to sabotage her.
Yes, they did. They did.
One allegedly, but Meg came through child, bye, get a life.
She got her lawyer to figure out who did what to when, where, and why. So she said only certain people had access to those tracks.
Right, lawyer up, Meg, lawyer up, and guess what? Take that ish to trial in Mr. Big Voice, child. And speaking of music, yes, take it to trial. Offset says his solo projects are his and his alone. Honey, he is tired.
Why are they messing with this man? I don't think he bothered nobody.
I don't think so either. I don't think he do, Sunshine.
I don't. I think he make his music and mind his business.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
I think so too. So what's going on with Offset is that Offset is releasing new music under the name solo artist Offset because he bought himself out of his QC quality control deal. He is ready to move on without Quavo and Takeoff. Now, I don't know if this was a bad situation, that it didn't end well, but I know one thing, he ain't feeling his record label. So he has paid millions of dollars to get out of this record deal. And now that he is putting out new music, they ain't happy about that. Yeah, they ain't happy about that, child. They do not want Offset to go on with his life. What you think about that, Sunshine, child?
I mean, if he bought himself out the contract, what y'all doing? What you here for? I ain't call you to come over for dinner, for drinks, for a movie.
Exactly.
What you want?
What do you want?
He's brought out of his contract. He has no more legal ties to any of you.
Yes. Yes.
Solo music is his music. It's not a part of the Migos. It's Offset, and that's it.
Yes, and of course, wifey came in and swooped down on them ninjas and said, "Baby, I better leave my husband alone."
See, why they upset her like that?
Huh?
Why they upset her like that? They know Cardi got a mouth on her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But she also revealed that she will be filming, not filming, but she will be directing his next video.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
And I can't wait to see that because you know she directed Press.
Yes.
So now she will be directing one of his videos, and I'm glad to see that because baby, y'all a family at this point. Y'all got to stick together, and I think that's part of the reason why the Migos also broke up because Offset is looking at his family at this point as in I got to move on because I don't got time to be held in something where I ain't getting paid the coins I need to be paid, and my children won't receive what they need to receive. So I need to go and make my move now. I don't blame him.
I mean, it was different when he was a single man with kids.
Oh yeah.
He's a married man now with children and a set family. So that makes that puts you in a whole different perspective. And I don't think that Quavo and Takeoff can respect. I respect that wholeheartedly because a lot of men won't do that. You know what I'm saying? They just think about themselves. They don't think about their families as a whole. And I think that's what caused some tension between the three of them. You know what I'm saying?
As you can see, they had a little beef on Twitter. And as you can see, Offset said, "This new chapter for me is personal." And then P came in and said something about, you know, we know who the real problem is, whoop, 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 which was the last lawsuit was filed publicly and dismissed quietly. Let's see how this one goes. Been too real for all this lame S. Everyone knows the real problem because Offset is suing them because they want to put their name on his solo stuff. Well, you know, Cardi B came through like this. Little bitty. She said, Offset bought himself out of this QC deal after they didn't want to renegotiate his contract. I'm tired of people trying to make Offset look like the bad guy. Enough is enough.
Do not come for Mr. Cardi B. Okay?
All right.
Now, wait a minute, Paul, because guess what? They were trying to say that Offset had a little situationship with Saweetie.
Well, I gotta go with my girl, Gossip of the City. She said that was a lie.
Period. We all know that was a lie.
Yeah, so I rocks with Gossip of the City, baby. That comes with the juice.
Yeah,
every time get the juice loose. Yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to cause discourse.
Yeah, shout out to TMZ, honey, for always having all type of juice as well. But baby says QC lawsuit exposes rift with CEOP, and it did. And Cardi B isn't going for it. Baby, I already know Cardi is not studying that foolishness, child. And you know what? That's how you got to be about your partner. Child, if you're going to try me, baby, you finna try us.
You better try Jesus when it come to mine. Please don't try me. Because I throw hands.
Yeah. So I'm glad Offset is doing his own thing. He ain't got to sit back and wait on nobody. Like, I don't know what all is what with them. But I do know this. Offset, do what's best for your family.
Thanks.
Which takes us into our next story. AI rapper FM Meka canceled with the quickness. Child, you didn't even get started before you got canceled.
I smell racism.
Let's talk about it.
First of all, sir, all of his sounds are muted.
I wonder what happened.
Well, because, sir, you know, you like to portray the stereotypical Negro. and make songs about police brutality where you get beat in your videos by the police for not snitching.
Yeah.
You want to drop the N-bomb.
Yeah.
And you ain't black.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because your voice was of a black man don't make you black, sir.
No.
He went as fast as he came. Did they not do any like research on him before they did anything?
Child, first of all, the voice is a black man. And there's where you're talking about the AI rapper says the N-word, fabricating police brutality. Literally every single thing about this is so off key. Shout out to Limited Mitch. Child, look at that. Child, there ain't nothing funny about that. Because black people go through this terror for real. Ain't nothing funny about that.
I mean, I really have a legitimate question. And I don't mean it to be funny. I don't really care how it comes off. I don't mean no harm. However, it is what it is. Why do so many artists of all forms, be they dancers, singers, rappers, actors, why do they find such pleasure and such comfort in portraying the brutality that is bestowed upon black people?
Right.
Like,
right.
Why is that? Why is that something to get you likes, something to get you? Why is that?
That's crazy.
And the Capitol Records not think to look into this at all?
I mean, no, because guess what? Long as he could make some money, because let me give you his numbers before all the stuff hit the fan. So he had 500K monthly Spotify listeners before all of this hit the fan, and you know he had a record deal. So all they seen was, oh, this is a thing. But see, what had happened was industry blackout came through with this note, child, and wasn't nobody trying to hit no more. Like they was over it. Like they was over the whole thing. Everybody started, you got something there, which is another situation within itself. Because I always tell people, think for yourself, baby. You know when it ain't right. But it says, Dear Capitol Records, it has come to our attention that your community has decided to partner with a factory new on signing the artificially designed rapper Meka. While we applaud innovation in tech that connects listeners to music and enhances the experience, we find fault in the lack of awareness in how offensive this caricature is. It is a direct insult to the Black community and our culture. Yes. Gross stereotypes, inappropriate mannerisms derived from Black artists, complete with slurs infused with lyrics. This digital effigy is a careless abomination and disrespectful to real people who face real consequences in real life. For example, Gunna, a Black artist who is featured on the song with Meka, is currently incarcerated for rapping the same type of lyrics this robot mimics.
Thanks.
The difference is your artificial rapper will not be subject to federal charges for such. For a company to approve this show as a serious lack of diversity and resounding amount of tone deaf leadership, this is simply unacceptable and will not be tolerated. We demand this partnership be terminated, a formal public apology be issued, Meka removed from all platforms, and may I see check. For the all money spent by Capitol Records and Factory New for the project will be allocated to charitable organizations that directly support Black youth in the arts, as well as marketing budgets for Black artists signed to Capitol Records. We look forward to your response and compliance. Sincerely, Industry Blackout. Child, baby, they ready for filth.
That sounds like my mama wrote that to a teacher of mine that she ain't like. But baby, that was a legitimate concern. Ignorant.
Whew, child,
Okay.
I read them for filth, child. Like, ooh, it took a lot to go and get all that out.
And you see that was okay. Like when you get cussed out, like regular cuss words cussed out, like you be like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna eat that. When you get cussed out, like college word level cussed out,
Yeah.
you be like, wait, did you just say something slick? I think you just came at me crazy.
Yeah.
And then to tell them what to do with their money, I love that.
Yeah, he got them though. Yeah,
as they should have. As they should have. There was no conscious reason for this rapper, and I do mean this. I mean that for this rapper to ever be signed to any label, let alone a major record label like Capitol Records.
When it's all this talent out here. Come on now.
Miss Bobby!
How you doing, Miss Bobby? We appreciate you coming through. You had a revival this week. We respect that. We definitely do. We definitely do. But we are so happy to see you in the place to be as of now.
Thanks for stopping by. We was looking for you.
That's right. That's right. Yes. But our culture is just up for auction all the time. Like we are it. Like I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are it, child. We are it. And once you learn your power, you need to start walking in it. And once we as a whole understand the power that we hold in our hand, we'll be able to move forward as a people. I'm talking about the fist will go like this to this. Yep. And then
learn to work together.
Yes.
First.
Yes. And the little folks that signed him, baby, I know y'all shame. Y'all shame. And then the black guy who was the voice of FM Meka talking about them folks did him wrong. Yeah, good. He talking about something, honey. They had him do all that work and then they just ghosted him.
Oh, well, when you do Sambo stuff, you get Sambo treatment.
Come on, while you're shucking and jiving. That's what you get.
Instant karma.
Yep. So shout out to Tabitha Brown, honey, because she decided she was not gonna shuck and jive for them folks.
Now I love me something sad.
Yeah. Tabitha told them, honey, forget it. I won't do the show. Y'all can keep it. I'm good with my online following, and that's the truth about a boss, baby.
Yes. Tab said, you will take Miss Tab as Tab is, okay? Because I love how she talks.
Yes, baby.
Okay, we're gonna speak stuff right here, okay? If you can't take Tab as Tab is, okay, and this and that and this and that, okay. If you can't take her as the vegan, as the entrepreneur, okay. All right. You can't have Tab at all. I'm gonna follow Tab wherever she go.
I give a shout out to Tab for making that big move. Matter of fact, we're gonna have to do bring Tab to the light. Yeah, we're gonna do a little deep dive on Tab and bring her to the light.
Yes, we should.
Y'all know about her, but y'all need to really know about her for real.
I'm gonna say something. She be making some slapping looking food.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah, I have to, because the stuff that she be making be so delicious looking. And I know it's all fruits and vegetables and whatnot. So I know it's good. Fruits, vegetables, fungi. I know it's good.
What is that star fruit she be using? She be making like barbecue sandwiches with it. Is it called star fruit?
Star fruit, yeah. There's star fruit and there's a dragon fruit. I think she uses a star fruit.
That's it. Dragon fruit. That's the one I'm talking about. Dragon fruit.
Now you told me that I promise you. I know that I can just buy the regular dragon fruit. I ain't never seen no dragon fruit in a can before. Ever.
Go watch Tab. Tab always making some barbecue sandwiches and stuff with it.
I know. I have to, because I need to find it, because I like it's a mess.
She grabs it with her hand and she squeezes it. She said you got to squeeze it. You got to get the juice out. And then I seen other people saying, "Thank you for putting us up on this. We didn't know that they had it in the can."
Exactly, and it's good too. I love dragon fruit. It's really good.
And then she said that she also make a lot of dishes with mushrooms, like substitute that for like a meat.
Yeah, because they are a very meaty and mushrooms do have some protein in them, so they are a protein substitute, like beans are. So they're very good for you. Like they're really, really good for you. And a lot of people think, and you can mushrooms. You can make so many things with mushrooms, like so many things, and they're really good for you as well, even though they're fungus.
Yeah, you got to know what you're dealing with. That's all.
Yes.
So, but yes, all right. So that wraps up the show, y'all. That's what it does. But guess what? We ain't done because we got some words of encouragement, child.
What we got?
You want to go first?
No, it's okay. You can go first today.
All right. So what I want to tell the people is that first and foremost, learn to have patience with your Black people. I know a lot of us ain't on the right track, but there are a lot of us that are on the right track. So each one teach one. If you see one that's out there to the left, try to pull them in. If you know what, if you can't pull them in, give them a resource, because maybe it's you that they won't talk to. Because sometimes people like to uphold themselves to a certain stature to come to certain people.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of the ones that can't do it. So at the end of the day, though, let's make sure that we uplift one another. We uplift one another. We carry ourselves in a way that we can be looked at as someone that can give advice, children respect, and respect yourself. Because it depends on how you carry yourself, even if you respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna catch me too tough being a hot mess. If I'm gonna be a hot mess, baby, I'm gonna go through that for the day, because I'm going through something, because we all human. But baby, after that, I'm coming back. So all I say is make sure you also pray, get your own relationship with God, and don't let people tell you how to love yourself. Love yourself.
It's kind of is like about what I want to say. We have so many followers in this day and age, and no one takes the time to think for themselves. Think for yourself. Do for yourself. Because no one is changing their life to make you happy. Why should you change your life to make them happy?
Thanks.
As long as you are being your authentic self, you are not harming anyone. You are spreading love and peace and joy from your authentic self. If it goes against someone else's belief, be your authentic self.
Be your authentic self.
You stop through them doors. You make sure they hear and they see who you are and not who they expect you to be.
That's right. I 100% agree, Sunshine.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, we want to give a shout out to Brandy Brown Media.
Keep paying the bills.
Come on now. And
thank
you. Check. And I also want to give a shout out to Roxy the Boss, which is another layer of me. Yes, these are my instrumentals that you're hearing, and also be ready. I got a few projects that I'll be dropping very soon. So
fire.
So at the end of the day, I got to get it in. I got to use all my gifts that God gave me. I'm not going to play with it. So I advise you to do the same.
Serious. Sell on yourself like nobody else going to.
And this instrument that you hear playing in the background is myself and Mohawk Moet. It's on all platforms. Yes, it is. And you can go and listen to it. Look up Roxy the Boss, and you will definitely be able to check this out. This is called After the Rain. So
I like After the Rain.
Millionaire pending. To the next time. I'm gonna let you vibe on out to 1:30.
I do like it.